Boom.
We've made.
Okay.
Oh,
Am I on?
did I just get rated? Yeah, Yumi-chan, you're on. We're on.
There's always a delay. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Apparently, we're about to get rated.
Right.
We're about to
Okay,
get
right now.
rated. We're getting rated.
Did you get rated yet?
I
Are you
don't
rated
know.
yet?
Dice says, "Oh,
Are
Dice
you
has
rated
just got here. Yeah, we just got. I'm just getting rated. Oh my god, I'm getting
Gonna
rated.
raid your ass.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're getting
How y'all
rated.
doing?
Good.
Hello. Hi,
I
everyone.
really
Which
missed
way
you
is
guys.
everybody? I know.
Hi, everyone.
That's why we're doing this, because we miss
Yeah.
each other.
It's true.
Right?
It's really all it is. It's just an excuse for us to force each other to have to see each other. And you, all of you out there in internet land have been roped in. So look at that.
So I kind of have to be like behind you and, correct your pronunciation.
Sakai.
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 Okay, so Yumi is. Can you give us the
Oh yeah,
title?
the official title.
The official title.
What?
'Cause
Official title?
I always kind of.
I'm I don't know. Nandemo-ya-san?
Oh yeah, so today's interview is gonna be bilingual. We're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna struggle. And it's basic. I was telling Yumi-chan this, like, it's gonna be like me when I was a kid and my parents would have their Japanese friends over. Because my parents speak Japanese, and then I'd just be like, oh, and then they'd say my name, and they'd Ara, and I'd be like, huh?
Aru-san.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
you
pretty
just
good.
do a lot of different things for Ghost, including making sure that we're saying the Japanese names and words correctly, and also just in scenes in general, like if there's something weird, you would point it out, and
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm a kind of picky person, right? No.
She's a stickler.
Oh.
You didn't see her in the studio. She had a sword. It was wooden, and she would beat us every time we got it wrong. Just kidding. Jokes.
I already know the answer to this, but what was the hardest word, Japanese word or name for the actors?
Probably Ryuzo.
Yeah.
Right?
Ryuzo.
It was so hard.
Nobody likes Ryuzo.
Yeah. Because I had to actors saying like, okay,
Ryuzo.
like I did it and it said Ryuzo. I was like, okay. Can you
One syllable.
Yeah. Ryuzo.
Two
And
syllables.
also Ujimasa. I think that was hard too.
Ujimasa.
Yeah, Ujimasa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? I don't know. There was some.
Or you were okay though, right? Like,
I feel like I feel like my main thing was that I would get lazy about Sakai.
Sakai, yeah.
That was like my main thing, because I would just get really lazy sometimes. And I'm like, oh, Sakai.
Yeah.
Sakai.
I said no.
No, Sakai.
Like, Sakai. It's like a Sakai salmon.
Yeah. I remember that actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
Yeah.
I feel like, I've got a good amount of Japanese train, so I feel like I can fake it pretty well. I mean, I did Shakespeare for you that one time, so.
No, but everybody, oh my God, tried so hard. Like, I felt bad sometimes because, like, they're in tears, like, really good, nice scene, and they're like crying, and then, and I said, "Excuse me, can you say not Shimura? It's Shimura." And yeah, and then I was like, okay, or Sakai, can you say Sakai? It's like, didn't I say that? I was like, no, you didn't.
And then I do.
Yeah.
I do remember having a moment when I feel like I was like, I didn't say Sakai. Sakai?
No.
Fuck. Like, it was just one of those like, go.
Yeah, or Castle Canada.
Canada.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Castle Canada.
Yeah, Canada. I was like, no, not Canada.
Yeah, one thing I learned from this experience and with you is that that when the Japanese names or words end is the last last word in a sentence, a lot of times it can be problematic because in English, we can use names to be like Earl or like that's I don't know if that's a good Yumi or Yumi. Like
that was a Jin voice.
That was Jin. That was total Jin.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with a good example, but because we use English uses inflection to convey meaning. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work with the pronunciation of
when the name comes in the end. Yeah.
And you either have to lift because it's a question, or you have to like lower because you're making a statement. But it's like no, but the name has to go and you're like, can we just change the line? Yeah. I feel like there were so many times that we were like, what if we change the line? What if we just don't end with the name? Is that cool? And I feel like the writing team got better at it as we went further along. But I definitely remember in a couple of the first sessions where I think that they're like either it would be Enjo, like either like it would be some sort of where names would be coming at the end, and it would be like, I can't say this the way you want me to say it and also say the name correctly. Something needs to change. I remember that.
Always and then like director says, okay, that's okay, that was okay, Yumi, right? And then I would always say, he can do it better. Can he say that again?
Savage!
I'm sorry, but no, but
No, but you have to be though, like, and because of that dedication to specificity, I think. I think the game is that much greater from it. Like, our performances are that much stronger from it. Like, we're able to, I think that we sit from a place of a bit more, authenticity when we can go, oh yeah, there's an actual cadence to it that matches up with the language or the culture and world that we're trying to say that we come from. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have a question, Yumi-chan.
Oh no! Oh no!
So you also have that unique interaction, just kind of like Dice does, where you've met all of us, like every single one of us. So my question is, what were your first impressions of us? Because I don't know, did you know about the game? Did you know about like the characters as well? So like, were you like, what were you? I don't know. I'm curious.
When did we meet? Just the first day of.
Yeah, when did you guys meet?
Oh, with you?
Yeah, I can't remember.
You and Dice.
It's really funny. Like, first day I went to the set, I was like, oh my god, I think I know this guy. I've seen this guy Dice before, but I was like, maybe I saw you on TV, and then maybe like few months later, all of a sudden, like, you told me, it's like, I think I met you before. I was like, what do you mean? Oh. And it's like, you.
I remember.
Dice just you saw it happen here, people. Dice's brain is just like, I just remember.
No, we had this conversation before, and I forgot about
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tell this the chat. Tell us.
I went to this the maze because I was addicted to maze. I don't know escape rooms.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, for a second, Yumi-chan, I thought you said maze.
I'm sorry, I like maze. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, like a maze.
Yeah.
I thought she had said maze.
No.
Like,
oh, maze.
And I was like,
which is a thing in Japan.
Like a maid cafe. Yeah, I was a maid, and then he came in as a customer. And
Oh no!
That'd be funny.
Oh no!
I'm dying.
I have a lot of questions about that.
What?
Wait, first answer this question.
Okay. And then I yeah. And what were we talking about? Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about escape rooms.
Yeah,
and...
escape room.
Yes.
First meeting.
Then he asked me like, you came to this escape room. So I was like, which one? I've been to so many. So I don't remember. It's like, you came to this one in Little Tokyo. So I was like, oh my God, like that, the most difficult one that I've been to. Oh my God, that was a really scary one. Because yeah. I mean, not scary, but like, I thought like, because there was because I escaped from that room because you know, like we were divided by 4 or something, 4 team, right?
3 teams. Oh, did you do the color door ones? Do you remember green, blue, and red?
We all wear like
watches. Yeah. It was the zero. What's
Real
that game?
Zero Escape.
Real Zero Escape.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was just that. Willa is also here in chat.
Oh, of course, Willa. who worked? Willa was my boss in that job.
She's one of our mods.
She's one of our mods. The world is coming.
Yay, Willa! It's all full circle.
Yeah, and Yumi, you played this game with.
Masioka. Yeah. I went in with
from
the
Heroes.
Masioka. Yeah, Heroes. Because I used to work on Heroes,
right.
But he's my friend. And then, you know.
And he plays a lot, right? He plays all the escape rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a escape room fan.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this one was hard to get reservation, right?
At the time.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
And then I really wanted to go, but I was like, you know, how can I make a reservation? He said, okay, I'll try.
Pull some strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then he was the one, I don't know, you were the guide? I don't know.
Yeah, I was one. Yeah, there's several roles, and I was
Yeah, you explained, you know, how
the rules.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the game master.
Yeah.
The game master. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God,
those are good days.
Yeah. And he remembered me from that, and then I remembered him from that.
Amazing.
That's really like, you know.
Yeah.
Random.
Yeah. That's so wild. This world is so tiny.
I know.
So do you have a first impression of Earl? What was that?
Oh my God. Yeah. I think I met you at the coffee shop, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say, you know, we.
It was before my very first session, and we had a oh my gosh, I like completely forgot about this whole thing.
Yeah, I called you.
Yeah.
And I say, oh, you know, okay, then let's meet at this coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I went, and then he came in because I only read script, and I was like, so probably this character looks like, I don't know, like, and he came in, as soon as he came in, like, he didn't even look for me, but I was like, oh, that's Norio. That's Norio. I know he's Norio. And then he was like looking around because that was like in Koreatown and everyone's Asian.
Yeah, it was. I remember that coffee shop because it was really good. It was super cute too. But then it was that thing of like, of course, Yumi-chan picked the K-Town coffee shop, and I have no idea. Like everyone looked. Are you Yumi-chan? Are you Yumi-chan? Everyone.
He was like looking around. He's like, oh my God, like everybody's Asian.
I know. Anywhere else, we could have picked anywhere else, and it would have been so much easier.
And it was so many like Asian girls, because it was like a cute cafe.
It was one of those. Like it's just like every other table is filled with an adorable Asian woman. What am I supposed to do?
And then you came in looking around, and I said, hey, and then he's like, oh my god, he was like, oh my god. And I was like, oh my, how cute he is, like he's like a teddy bear, and then like I thought it's like a big baby, like I don't know.
I'm a big baby.
You know what I mean, you know.
Yes. I mean, I'm kind of a brat, so I get it.
I was like, how cute, you know. And I could imagine. I was like, okay, yeah, this guy is Norio, you know.
Yes.
So charming.
Aww, Yumi-chan, thank you. That my cold heart just got a little warmer. Thank you.
Oh, you have a cold heart?
It's filled with cold. No,
I come up with a question just now.
Just now.
Oh my god, why?
Just
oh
now.
my god, just now?
These were on the improved list, Dice. He's improvising. He's going off script.
I always do. So obviously you do a lot of different things, and which we're gonna talk about. But it got me because you mentioned maids. It got me curious. It's like what is like the weirdest jobs you've had in your lifetime?
The weirdest job?
Even like part-time jobs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I knew there was a story.
There's always a story with Yumi.
No, you will surprise. Okay, one time, one of my friends called me. It's like, I'm looking for a guy. You know, we want this guy to be, you know, on the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
Scale the freeway. I don't know what we were doing, but I don't know. Like, I think they're researching something. Huh. You know, like scale. I don't know. Like they're looking. Like they stop all the traffic and try to scale the traffic, like in the middle of the traffic. You know, really? the freeway. Yeah, and it's like we're looking for a guy, and I was like, "Can I do it?" And this person was like, "No, like I don't think you want to do it." I was like, "No, because like you will never be
able to do something like that,
like, unless you get into an accident, right?" Right?
Yeah. No, that's true.
So like, can I do it? And then it's like, it's kind of scary. It might be scary because you're gonna be working, you know, like after 2 a.m. or something, and are you gonna be okay? So it's like, no, I'll do it, you know. It's like, I will help. And then this girl said, okay, maybe I want to work too if you're gonna do it. So
dang, Yumi, inspiring. Look at you, breaking barriers.
But these people, you know, like we were like translator kind of, you know, because it was like a Japanese people, you know, trying to, I think it was like a research team. I have no idea, but they were like, oh my God, like why 2 girls on this job, you know, wearing like,
you had
like
the high vis and the hat
like
and the whole
yeah
construction Yumi.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
That's amazing. That's sweet.
I don't know. Is that odd?
No, that's so cool. I love that. That's like, also, how many people can say that they've walked on a freeway? Like, that's...
Right?
Like, I mean, without, like, you know, having, something horrible happened or some, you know, some sort of bizarre circumstance. Like, you just took a stroll down a freeway and like... That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm always interested in anything. Yeah, so...
She about those experiences.
Yeah, I would like to experience as much as possible in my life. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a really amazing way to be.
Yeah, speaking of which, so can you give us a rundown of like where you've lived and what that journey has been and when you came to the States and stuff like that?
I came to States and like right after, maybe like a few months later, I went to Italy, Milano.
Oh,
and then I went to Greece, Athens, Greece. and I was modeling there as a teen model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And where were you from in Japan?
Yokohama.
Yokohama.
Yep. Yokohama. Okay, Yokohama.
Yokohama. Yokohama.
Yokohama.
Yokohama.
Yeah.
So you were traveling with as a model. What was that like?
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, I went there and then I got mugged right away.
No.
What?
By gypsy.
Right away?
Yeah,
Where?
right away.
Which country?
Italy, and
Oh my
at the
God.
Milano station, you know. And
Oh no.
Oh.
yeah, they took all my money, but I had a passport
Okay,
and
that's good.
like a traveler's check, so I was okay. But I couldn't speak Italian, and then I was waiting for my agent to come pick me up.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh my God, like what should I do? And this guy came up to me with the stuffed animals, like, hey, where is your mother? You know. I want to go back.
Did he give you the stuffed animal?
Yeah, but I pretend like, you know, I said, my dad's there. Dad, my father, my papa there. And so I said, okay. But I was already like, you know, 20 years old. I was full grown, but
Oh my gosh.
I looked like 15 years old, maybe.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baby Yumi.
And I didn't tell my mom, so, you know.
I mean, of course, because if you did, she'd be like, "You're coming home right now."
No, and then I called my mom, you know, and you know, it's like, where are you? So it's like, I'm in Milan, you know, and it's like, oh, in Los Angeles? Like, where's Milan in Los Angeles? So it's like, no, I'm in Italy, actually. And they're like, what? Where is that? You know?
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I'm crazy person. I don't know.
I mean, I think we all are, kind of, to a certain. I mean, we've got to be to be here doing this. No.
Yeah, and then I went to Greece, but I didn't know that was Greece. Because
Wait, like, did you just like cross the border?
No, because my agent told me Grecia, and I mean, you know, like, no. Actually, they say Greece, because in Japan we say Girisha.
Girisha.
So they say Greece. I was like, Greece? Where is Greece? So I said, okay, you know. So I got there, and then I saw Pantheon. And then I said, oh, that's Parthenon Shinden. Girisha, you know? Oh my God, you know?
Oh my God, I love it. Where am I? I don't. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. Germany is Deutsch.
Yeah.
What did the Germans call themselves? There's
Deutschland. Deutschland. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so.
Deutschland?
Yeah.
So why they came up with Germany?
I don't know.
Oh, and also
it's the angle because they're not. Oh God, we're gonna.
We don't have to.
We don't have to. But basically,
but
like
why like Japan? Why is Japan too? Right? Nihon and Japan. Like Japanese people didn't say, "Hey, I want you guys to call us Japan." Like, where did that come from?
I mean, I think that's partly an English.
Jipangu. Yeah, I think it was Jipangu.
I think so. Yeah.
Jipangu.
I think that's where, and then it sort of derives off of that in English. Like the reason why.
Yeah.
It's basically just Anglicization and them the English speaking world. A lot of the English speaking powers being like, we're not going to call this place Deutschland. Like, we're not going to use your words. We're going to use our words to call this place a thing. And you're going to have to deal with it because
that sucks.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, that's insulting. We should take back. We're no longer Japan. We're Nihon.
You know, that's why I want everybody to pronounce Tsushima, not Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help. I feel like since the game comes out, everyone, like, I've heard so many gamers and people be like, oh yeah, you playing sushi? And it's like, no, why?
No.
Like, my brain just goes, please stop. No.
Yes. Stop.
You hurt me.
It's not funny.
But it's also like my friends sometimes where I'm just like, please,
Aww.
guys, please.
Have respect.
Okay,
But,
so
I mean, I guess
can I ask you what was the first impression of me?
you?
Yeah.
Of Yumi-chan? Me?
Yeah.
Or Dice? Both of us?
Me. Yeah. I'm asking both of you.
I mean, for me, it was it was literal relief. because you were like, hi, Earl. And I was like, thank God. Oh, and I don't know. For me, it was just like, you're an angel. You're going to help me. You're going to help me not suck. But yeah, I mean, you were just so, you were just so cool and chill.
Really?
Yeah, just in our conversation that we had, I don't know, I feel like you're just really laid back in a way that's really easy and approachable. And then, I think it's such a nice, like when we're in the studio, it's just sort of, gave me a clue as to sort of who you were and how you are, just sort of your relaxed manner and sort of the way that we talked about, went over, because our first meeting, for those of you that don't know, we were talking about the Japanese language that with the script at that time that I was going to be saying and speaking and with names and places and things. And so we were just going through that, but just in that whole first process of the way we were going through the words, the way we were talking about just, everything, the project, getting to know each, it was just sort of that whole first meeting moment that I don't know, I felt like I just knew that I could trust you. Is that, but I don't know, it's just the thing where oh, this person knows what they're talking about, genuinely cares, and is actually interested in this thing, which I think is, I don't know, for me, and since I moved to LA, not that I've had trust issues, but I think I'd been in a lot of situations where I had groups of people, when I moved to London, I was there for grad school, so I had my class of my cohort who were all going to school together. When I moved to Australia, I was working for this theater company, and so I was with that theater company the whole time, and we were sort of a unit. And so I, in that process of leaving these places and coming to LA, in the last, I would say my first year of living in LA was absolute shit. And I had a lot of weird interactions with people that I just didn't understand as far as the industry and things. And so I feel like I was just getting a little I just wasn't able to trust a lot of people as far as I don't know if you actually, I don't know if this is and then sort of with Ghost happening, it was sort of the first unit for me, even, because I had done TV shows and I had done day gigs on, on shows and stuff, but nothing had felt sort of coalescent in a way that was oh, we're a team and there's people and, this is a project that we're really excited about, and that, sort of, and feeling sort of in that circle, I guess, of people that were being cared for and cared about as far as what we were doing and contributing to the project. I don't know. It was for me, that whole thing was such a, I don't know. I just, it was so relieving, and I really, I don't know, it felt like I was able to fully get into the project because we had that meeting, and it was oh, I have people to rely on. I have there's a, I don't know. It was just it was really great. and yeah, I think it was the main thing was that big trust thing of oh yeah, this person is really looking out for me and us and this thing, and really feeling that was probably my first impression.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. I agree with all of that, and I would add on for me that going into this project, I did an audition, and you just don't know what the whole thing is, especially with a video game, because there's so much of it is unwritten. So you just don't know what you're getting into. I mean, I had a great callback with Nate, so he seemed like a good guy, but you just never know if they, because it could have, if with the wrong team, it could have went in a really
absolutely
wrong direction, and I would be in that. I would be the lead.
You'd be the face of that wrong thing.
Which so having you in that room from the very first day, I think, was a relief in that I had another person on my side, I guess, in the Japanese culture side, someone who understands, the culture more than me, obviously. So, I think, and also wanted to say this with this interview is that, like you're a big part of why the Japanese people accepted this game as much as they have.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Absolutely.
I think so.
For
you
sure.
and Sachi.
You and Sachi, yeah. Just the contributions you made, I think, is very visible. Like, and you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was surprised, like, even, like, first day, like, I met everyone. And then, like, Nate and Billy and Ian that I met, I was like, oh my God, like, these guys know more than me.
Oh,
like,
okay.
they really researched a lot,
They put in the work.
Yeah. Yeah. I researched a lot too, of course, because I wanted to, but oh my God, they knew everything that, I researched, and I was amazed. I was like, oh my God, what is these people like, because I was thinking, like, okay, samurai is speaking in English, and this is something new. It's challenging. I don't know what Japanese people are gonna think. And I was like, okay, if I'm part of this, I was like, I don't, I really want to challenge, everything that I can, and, I want to be part of the team. So like when Sucker Punch contacted me and said, oh my God, like I want to do it, it's like, yeah, like I want to be part of this. And then, I don't know, I worked 4.5 years. I don't know how long, but
a long time.
A long time, but it was amazing experience. Everybody was so nice, and it's so, everybody loved Japan. That was something that it was a nice thing, because like if nobody knows like about, because so many times I work on the show, it's like, oh hey Yumi, can you translate the script, and this actor is gonna speak Japanese, so I have to teach them. But like it's not just translating, like things that that written is not even. I was like, okay, Japanese people don't really do this, but should I translate?
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens,
Yeah, I guess that's one of the answers to this question. Is there what? I don't know if you can go into details, but can you share with us a story where it was most frustrating without giving out, which show or
who you were working with?
I don't know.
Maybe you can't. I don't know.
Okay, keep it.
No, but I always talk to the writer first, because since I get the script, if I see something odd, I feel like I'm a complainer, but I said, can I talk to a writer and then production. It's like, you just need to translate. It's like, I need to talk to a writer.
Right.
And they're like, oh my God, like, they might have thought, like, oh, maybe, I don't know why we hired this person. She's complaining about something, but I always, ask, can I talk? And then it's like, what does this mean? And, what are you trying to show,
Right, yeah.
And then, because, there's so many, like, one word means so many different things in Japanese, right? So it's sometimes, I didn't want it to be offensive, or, I don't want to show, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to explain, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that I was just going to say that one of the things that I feel like we benefited from, like, for the Ghost process was that, like, Patrick was that we had a writer usually, like, for a lot of the sessions. I remember, at least for my sessions, like, there would be, like, Patrick would be there because Patrick was doing most of the writing for my arc and stuff. But, like, I remember a couple times where, like, because I'm not Japanese, but I am Korean, and my parents and my grandparents have a lot of, like, there were a couple moments where I was, like, reading the script, and then, like, I feel like I'd be in the studio, I'd be like, Yumi-chan, I don't know how to say that, or like, or like moments like, I don't think Norio would do this. I don't think this is allowed. Like, or like, I would, like, there was a couple, I don't know, like, certain things where I'd be like, I'm not gonna say anything, but could you maybe say something?
No, I think Patrick is used to it because I have so many questions. Every session, I have so many questions to ask. And it's like, okay, is that it? It's like, no, I have more. I always have so many questions because I read so many times. I read, Yeah, it's question is always good. Yeah. Question, concern. It's always good.
Yeah. But I feel like it was a lot of times where, like, I definitely remember, at least, I don't remember the exact moment, but I feel like there was a moment where all three of us in the booth were like, we wouldn't do that. We can't say it like that. Or, like, someone asked for something, like, someone was like, could you read it like this? Or, like, what if we did it like this? Or, like, maybe, and then we all just went, I don't, and then I think it was both me and Dice just made, like, noises, and then Yumi was like, I don't think that works, and proceeded to explain why. But I definitely remember those moments of, like, I hope we don't get in trouble. Like, I hope they're not like, oh, these Asians complaining again. We just want to do this as quickly as possible. No, they weren't like that at all. But I don't know. I feel like just the mere fact that we had, I don't know, that there was, our conditioning in the industry had done that, where we're like, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Can we, like, I feel like that sort of, I don't want to bother because I understand that there's all these frustrations. Like, because I did that my first day on set at Avengers. I don't know. I feel like I told people that once, but my first day at Avengers Age of Ultron on set, I was getting transported onto where the train platform is, and all of the Hangul, all the written Korean was backwards, and some of it was upside down.
Oh yeah.
And I sort of passed it, and then, like, tapped one of the ADs on the shoulder, and I was like, I don't mean to be like this, and I'm so sorry, because I'm pretty sure you have a lot to do. But all of that, unless you're planning on doing something, like, magical in post, where you, like, reverse the it's backwards. And all of that, it's upside down. Just so you know. But, like,
did they fix it?
They did, but it was like that thing of, like, it caused, like, it delayed production, like, it, because I was basically going on so that we could start, and then I had brought this up, so they were like, hold it, like, they basically had to, like, freeze for a bit, and then get the set dress people to, like, pull stuff off and put things on, and it turned into a whole thing where Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
It
I
happens.
just like,
It happens.
sorry. But also though, like, if I didn't, you would have let this happen. Like, I don't know, it's that level of like, someone has to do it.
Oh, I always check.
I'm so glad.
When I'm on set, like I look around and it's like, oh, that one, because sometimes I don't know, the person that translate, like a neon sign or whatever. Sometimes it's odd.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what are you trying to say? That's very American, like a writing. I don't know. It's I don't know. I forgot which one, but yeah.
I don't know why they don't, because a lot of times they hire translators anyway. It's like just pay that person to make sure that all the props and set design is just correct. Right. Like just before they make them,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it's also like, I don't know, maybe it's like, like, how about we have them do a walkthrough, or like just have the person like, literally send them all the things so they can go like, yeah, that's right. So it's easy, as opposed to like catching that thing and then being like, oh, all of them are printed like that. Like,
I just wanted to add that you're talking about translation, and I've worked on, like, my past couple of TV shows have been like Japanese speaking, and I gotta say, translation is basically a writer in that language, because you have to take into account that culture. And I'm working on something right now, which I can't really talk about, but we were talking about that. It's like, it's another writer. They have to write it with that culture in mind. And one example of like translating one word, it was a simple thing of the English. It was written in English first. The word was well.
Oh, God.
Oh.
What?
No,
I just expecting that response.
Yeah.
I just feel like "well" is such a vague word. It's such a vague English word as well, so that it adds to the vagary.
Yes, and so I had a conversation with the translator, basically going back and forth between "sa" or "yeah," and I tried both ways, and then basically went back to what the translator came up with, just because it's like, you know what, this is not a, there's so many battles, like I'm not gonna fight over this one, because it was just well, but it's just it's just interesting that one word can be, it just depends on the story, it depends on the character, especially in Japan. It could be about status, it could be about how they see themselves with, in relation to the other character. We have like 5 different eyes. How many eye? Like I, there's like watashi boku,
ware.
This is many, and it's just something that the English writers, when they write it in English, they just don't think about. So, but how can they?
Yeah, I mean, it's also it's that sort of whole thing of like the structure. A lot of the linguistic structure doesn't exist in English in the way that it does for Japanese, for Korean. Like even in Korean it's olim, but like when you're speaking to someone older or speaking to someone younger, like just that whole concept is like that's baked into the language. Whereas here it's like, oh, you have to add it in yourself with inflection and your own personal whatever. Where it's like, it's just such an interesting thing of trying to, again, fit a square peg into a round hole sometimes.
Yeah, another thing is like like I coach non-Japanese person, right? So I have to kind of like talk to them, so and because I have to make them look like Japanese sometimes.
In mannerism, in how they hold themselves,
and then I was like, okay, can he say this word like Japanese person? And so like I try, like I don't know. Sometime I did this, like, if there was a Korean person, I tried to translate into Korean, and it sounds like, make it sound like a lot of Korean words are same.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah, similar. So I tried to find it. So, you can memorize that line.
Mm-hmm.
This Korean person can memorize this line and then say it. Because, yeah, usually my job was to teach Japanese on set. I mean, not on set, but like I work with actors and they play Japanese role. Like, I was working on Heroes, and, everybody that spoke Japanese was, my job to teach them Japanese. So
I mean, except for Masi, right?
Oh yeah, he speaks Japanese, so he's okay. But
He's okay.
That's a personal nightmare as an actor to like speak another language. That's scary.
And then they have to listen to my voice every day, probably like
and recordings.
Like when they're driving, like they have to hear my voice.
It's not bad. I did it for a while.
There might be some like.
Man, yeah. Oh. Sorry, I just realized we was like going for 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're going for 50
minutes.
Yeah, we've almost done an hour, Yumi-chan. I'm sorry, we're just time's flying.
Oh my god!
Should we move on to the question?
I don't know. I mean, I'm having such a good time.
You want to tell us about?
I want stories. We haven't gotten stories yet.
Okay.
Earl, you asked the question that we were going to ask.
Which one? Wait, sorry. Are there any?
What is the most
notable?
Notable. Who's the most famous person you ever worked with?
Because y'all, Yumi's worked with a lot of people.
You can name up to 5.
I don't know if y'all know this, but
5? No.
We're forcing her to name drop. This is the exact opposite. Like now you're in a situation where you're being forced to name drop, and as an actor, what do you do? Give us the names, Yumi.
Okay, Daisuke Tsuji and Earl T. No, but okay. Believe it or not, Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a.
Sorry.
What is that?
No, this is actually a really good story.
This is a great story. I just really like the story, which is why I'm excited about it coming out.
Yes, please tell us the story.
Okay. I worked on this movie with Terrence Malick. And
number 2.
What was the movie called?
Night of Cups. In Japanese, I forgot. Seirei. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't remember. But they didn't tell me anything, so I didn't even know who is the director or who I'm working with. So I got to the set, and I mean, I went to the fitting, and I got to the set, and there's many people. So I said, so what do I do? And they say, oh, just go with the flow. I was like, okay. And this guy came to me and talking to me. I was like, okay, I think I seen this face before, but I don't know who. And in between, like, there's a cut. So I tried to ask, so what is your name? And he said his name is Rick. That was his character. So I said, okay, you're Rick. I said, I think I know this guy, but his name is Rick. So I didn't know who he was.
Okay.
And then he was like, do you know me? So it's like, I think I know you. And he's like, if you think you know me, I don't think you know me. So I said, okay. So the whole day passed by, and I was just, talking to him, and, he was really nice, he was super nice. And then,
yeah.
what's that? And then the second day came, I still didn't know who he was. Yeah. I had no idea.
This.
And wasn't there like wasn't he didn't he show you an object or something? Wanted to like give you something?
What?
Is that no? Yes.
Oh, what was it?
He
Object?
didn't what? Oh, I thought that was part of the story. Maybe I might this up. Didn't he like try to? Didn't he show you like a Batman figure or something? Like
No. No.
Could you imagine?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh no. There was a like a ice cream, ice cream truck. Mm-hmm. So I was like looking at it and it's like, oh, Batman, and say, oh, maybe you shouldn't really mention about it. So I was like, why, why? And it's like, no, just don't say it. But I never watched Batman. I only watched Michael Keaton's Batman, so I didn't know he was a Batman. I had no idea. It's like, why? I thought he likes.
I'm dying.
I thought he likes Batman, but I never watched Batman.
He's just a big fan.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Wait, so Rick told you that? Rick said, "Don't mention Batman."
Yeah, but the Rick.
Oh, Rick told you.
I mean, Rick. Yeah. Rick is.
Don't mention Batman in front of Rick.
Yeah, but I didn't know, like, and it was oh my god, him, and I didn't even know the director, so so.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
You got paid for this gig, right?
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Full good. 2 days.
Nice.
And what was it like working with Tom Cruise?
Oh. We're just gonna come out with it. We didn't. We didn't even let her name this. She got through 2 of the 5, and we're just like, all right, tell us about Tom Cruise.
No. I
feel like I'm name dropping. Like
we're name dropping for her.
Yeah.
So I'm like a more behind the scene person that time.
Vicarious drop, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like yeah. I was more like a behind the scene person. Like before the movie starts,
right.
They wanted to like kind of like like a prep the scene,
Right.
And then they gave me this Japanese script, and it's like, okay, can you read this part, so this actor can, say this stuff in Japanese. It's like, okay. I was like, oh my god, and then he came out. I was like, oh my god, that's a Top Gun. I was like, oh my god, Yumi! That's a real Top Gun.
You're killing me. Oh my god, that's Top Gun.
That is Top Gun.
No, but I knew Tom Cruise, of course, because I watched that movie. I was like, oh my god.
I love it.
Like, he's real.
I hear he's really short.
No, he was, because I'm short,
Well,
I'm not that tall, so he was tall to me, Yeah. But I had to look at his eyes and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, what's it like?
Did you get lost in them?
But I was like, Tom Cruise is looking at me. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, were you nervous? You must have been. No, not really.
After a while, not really, but but he was super nice. He was super nice.
Yeah. I've heard that he has like one of the things that I've heard about him, like in industry legend, is that he has the ability to memorize people's names really well. Like he, and one of the reasons why people were like, oh yeah, Tom Cruise, is because he apparently is really good at basically zeroing in and making sure that he remembers the people that are in the room with him, which I think is really fascinating. Regardless of what we think about his affiliations with cult.
Yeah. Wow.
That's some skill.
Who else?
Who else? Okay.
If it's an Asian person, George Takei. I teach George Takei on Heroes and
amazing.
What else? Oh, Heroes. Yeah, he played father. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Ugh.
And Tamlin Tomita, you know. And what else?
Did you work with Ken Watanabe? Watanabe Ken-san?
Yeah, I did the ADR for Gazella.
Oh.
And he was there. He came to the ADR session, and I was like, oh wow, you know, that's Ken Watanabe. You know, but he was
there.
really, he's super nice. You know, he was cool. He was tall, cool, Asian. I mean, I'm Japanese actor. And I was like, wow.
He's pretty
and cool. Who else? Sanada-san, you know, Hiroyuki Sanada, you know, yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot. We never played the video.
Oh,
what?
Should we play the video? Because the intro, I forgot to play the video.
That's a whole nother story that
we have another. Okay,
for.
Do we?
But let's just play it.
We're gonna play I'm gonna play a video. It's Yumi-chan. It's a music video.
There's no transition to this.
You're just gonna have to deal with this. Is a music video that Yumi-chan's in, and you're all gonna enjoy it.
God.
Yumi's done all this, and here's another thing.
And here's another thing she's done. So it's just a quick 1-minute clip. So enjoy.
All right,
let's go.
How do I? I don't see it.
I think you're sexy, baby. Do you wanna get a little crazy? I think you're sexy, baby. And your body looks so amazing. I think you're sexy, baby. And you're hotter than a fire blazing. I think you're sexy, baby. Arigato for the love making. So sexy. You turn me on. So hot. You turn me on. So sexy. You turn me on. So hot.あなたのすべてハマりそうよ。あなたの視線感知させて今夜限りでも気にしないわ I think it's sexy baby I like the way you look I can't stop now because I'm hooked I see
Oh, was that? Oh, okay.
That was a clip. And do we know the name of the song?
Yeah.
Everyone's asking in the chat.
Sexy.
Oh, so sexy.
So sexy. By who?
By Jeremy Buck featuring Yumi. So, yeah.
So that's your voice, like you're singing.
You're actually doing
right?
the singing and
yeah. So you used to be in a band, or you?
Yeah. Are you a musician?
I think so. I have a few songs on iTunes.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Dang!
What are the
but
other
it's not like a big song, a big hit. So I don't know. It's like my.
It's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Earl, have you worked on a music video?
I've worked on a couple music videos. But like mostly for friends, punk or emo or metal bands. Essentially, just either being background or helping film or things like that. But never. I don't think I've been in like a proper music video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean music video of artists? You mean some famous artists?
Yeah, like some.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm on Phil Collins music video and
which Phil Collins song?
Yeah, which one?
Can't Stop Loving You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And also, it's very like few seconds, but Kanye West.
Oh, what?
What?
Yumi, you work with Ye? What?
No, but I wasn't like a hip girl. I was a mother. I played Mother on Kanye West video.
Someone's gotta play mom. Someone's gotta do it. That's wild. What song?
I think that was like his first music video.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what was it?
I'm trying to remember his first.
There was like a famous actor, like the girl, is in it. I don't remember the name of the song.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, we'll have to. Maybe what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day is watch all of Kanye West's discography on music video and try and find you.
I think it's the first one.
It's on the first album? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's saying, was that Yoshida Eisaku? Yes,
yes,
it was.
It was.
So, Yoshida Eisaku-san desu.
There's some good questions.
Oh yeah, we got questions.
Yeah, questions.
Yeah. Audience questions.
So yeah, we got some audience questions.
日本語の question OK.
Yeah, Japanese questions are cool. I'll nod along.
なぜ今の仕事をされているのですか？きっかけは何ですか？ That's a good question.
きっかけは、ヒーローズかな、きっかけは。きっかけって
Well, yeah, what got you started in
how'd you get your start?
The direct coach?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
ヒーローズだと思います。ヒーローズ。
And did somebody ask you? Or did it something?
No, oh yeah, actually, like, Masioka, like, he asked me, like, hey, like,
okay.
Since because I'm an actor, but like, I'm a commercial actor, so, you only work like few days, like, like a year. So, he asked me, like, so do you have time? It's like, maybe, like, yeah, like, do you want to meet, our producer? Like, can you come help? So, okay. Like, you speak, like, hip Japanese, right? So, 日本語でじゃあちょっと話しますね。なんか日本語でも、なんかこう、若い子の喋り方、最初、なんかこう、トランスレーターの人がいたみたいなんですよね。だけど、その人がやっぱり硬い人で、訳した日本語も硬いし、今風の日本語で喋らないっていうことを聞いて、で、私はやっぱり普通に日本語喋れるし、喋り方とかもこう、若い子っていうか、普通にね、今時の喋り方をするから、それを教えてもらえるって言われて、プロデューサーに会ったら、じゃあ、at first, Earl, sorry.
No, I can't, like, again, it's that, like, I can catch, like, 1 in 10 words, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, at first, like, I think they told me it's, like, just 3 episodes. But
and then
it was
that's
a big hit. So, like, I worked, like, 4 seasons? I'm not sure, but, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
I loved Heroes.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It got a little weird at the end, not gonna lie. But first season, for like first 2 seasons, I think were extraordinary. I really, really loved.
Yeah.
But
did you guys know, like, there's a lot of TV shows, みんな日本の人知ってると思いますけど、今日本で、大輔くん、にも送ったと思うんだけど、日本でたくさんゴースト・オブ・ツシマスペシャルっていうのがやってるんですよ。It's like a tour of like Ghost of Tsushima.
I remember seeing. I think, did you tweet that? I feel like you tweeted it about the show, or you tweeted something about the show. I remember like watching
Maybe I sent it to you, but
clip.
Oh my god, yeah, like everybody's going to Tsushima to see like yeah.
世界不思議案件のやつ
かな？
あれ見た。面白かった。よく子供の頃よく見てたから。世界不思議。まだやってるの知らなかった。
Yeah, someday we should all go together.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go with Billy and Nate and all the sucker putt. Like Jason's gonna be there. Ian's gonna be there. We'll all go. Brian will be there. We'll go. Have a great time. And then Dice and I are moving in to Billy's house. It's gonna be. We're just gonna live in Seattle now. Or we'll just move to Japan. I don't know. No, but I really want to go. I'm again, because of the pandemic and the state of the world right now, we can't travel. But I am definitely, like, as soon as we can, I would love to plan a trip with all y'all. I haven't been back to Japan since I was like, I went in 10 years ago.
Oh, you went there 10 years ago?
Yeah. Because I was studying. I was studying with a Buto company, Dairakudakan. That's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know them.
Yeah, with Maro Akaji-sama. And so I was the theater company that I work for in Japan or in Australia has a connection with Dairakudakan, and basically would bring Maro-sama and company members over to Australia to train with us and then perform and produce shows, and then they would bring a bunch of us over, and they have like every workshop they have every summer, or it used to be every summer, I think it's changed now, but they would do a giant like multi-week Buto training intensive, and then it would end with what they call the Golden Show, which was a big outdoor epic Buto performance. But yeah. Wow. Anyways, we should go back.
Yeah. And eat ramen, right?
Eat everything. Not just ramen. Are you serious? We gotta eat everything in Japan. There's so much. There's so much to eat.
You buy noodles, right?
I do. I mean, I did.
And,
I bought my noodles. Yeah. And they were excellent.
I wanted to ask you, do you make soup?
Of course.
Your own?
Of course.
Own soup?
Yes. Bones, everything. Days of bubbling.
Oh my God.
Why not? I mean, what else are we going to do right now? I will make a soup. It's been a minute since I've made like a full... I didn't do a full, like when I got that order of the chukamen, I didn't do like a full tonkotsu, but like, you know, occasionally like a...
It's like, how do you know all that?
I can do a miso... My mom.
Oh.
And because I'm a fat kid that's hungry that had to live on his own when he was 15, so I had to learn how to cook.
Do you cook, Daisuke?
I'm okay. Not
you
really.
You don't cook?
I mean, I cook, but just to eat, you know what I mean? Like,
you cook
I don't...
for yourself. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't get fancy. Also, like, I can't buy, like, I'm at a hotel, I just have, you know, salt and pepper. Like, I can't...
You can't get what you need.
Well, I'm not going to buy a whole thing of herbs. I don't usually use them anyway, but I can't buy them for 3 weeks trip, you know what I mean? Now it's 2 weeks, so... that's one of the questions, actually. What foods are you into these days? Or better question might be, what if we're in Japan right now? If we're in the middle of Shibuya, like
where would we go?
Where would we go?
Where would you take us?
初め何食べる？どこ食べる？
初め？
ラーメン、寿司。
すごいそれアメリカ人。
そう？
いや。
お
好みや。日本人だったら何？
いやでもアメリカ人を連れて行きたい場所は、パン屋さんだと思う。日本のパン屋さん。You know the bakery?
Yeah.
Japanese bakery.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like,
I agree.
Actually, you're probably I made I had to make I was making Japanese sandwiches for a cameo that came in, and I went to a Japanese bakery the other day to get the shokupan. But it was just that thing. I stepped in the door and I was like, everything. I want one of everything.
You know, and I want you guys to try the corn mayo. Corn mayonnaise.
Oh,
Right.
I've seen corn mayo, but I don't know if
Look, Japanese people love corn.
it's true. It's
when
true.
I first came here, like at the pizza store, I said, "Can you put corns on my pizza?" And they were like, "What?
Corn pizza? Oh my gosh!
Pizza?" I said, "Yeah, like in Japan, that's normal."
Yeah,
in Japan and Korea, like any of the Asian countries, corn is totally fine. And when I first encountered it, I was like, "What? What is this on my pizza?" But now I'm like, all right, I'll get down with that corn. But you just, you know, at first it's just a little like, huh. But
have you tried corn mayo?
I've seen it. It scares me a little.
Do you put it on? Is it mostly mayo and you put it on something, or do you eat it by itself?
違う。みんな日本人の人違うって言って。ふわふわのなんかふわふわのパンの中にコーンが入ってて、マヨネーズが入ってて、それを焼いてある。
Oh.
美味しいの。
Okay, わかったよ。
So
you know, like the fluffy bread, and then the corn, and then mayonnaise.
Okay.
And then they bake it.
And then bake it. Okay.
So good.
It sounds like something you can make too.
Yeah,
I mean, probably not as good as they do it.
I make it at home now.
Okay,
I'm so addicted.
Okay.
Say goodbye to avocado toast.
Yeah, corn toast now. Yes, corn toast.
We started
New trends. We're bringing in 2021 hashtag corn toast. Oh man, that sounds actually really good though. I mean, I feel like most of the time, my reason for sometimes being weirded out by corn toast is because when I look at the pastries that have corn mayo in them, I'm like, oh, like my brain is like, it's a fruit. Like my brain first is like, oh, it's like a fruit feel, and then it's like, no, it's savory and it's not what I wanted. But I'll have to. Cause in Korea, like cheese corn cheese.
Oh yeah,
corn cheese. Corn cheese is a huge thing as well. So I have to ease myself into it because I don't know, and I don't know what the Japanese word for it is, but in Korean, when something's too not greasy but like heavy, nuki is the word that we use in Korean, but it's like when something's just a little too rich, and it's a little like. I don't know, when it gets too creamy. I don't know, is there a word like that? But I feel like it's one of my few, like, generally I'll eat most anything, but if it's a little too, like, I think it's the mayo in it that makes me feel a little, because I'm not a big mayo person. But Kewpie mayo is different. Like Japanese mayo is different.
Oh yeah, Kewpie mayonnaise.
Yeah, so it's way better. But I feel like because of my American connotations with like Miracle Whip and like sort of that not Japanese mayo, I'm like,
oh, it tastes totally different.
Yeah, my immediate reaction is like corn, mayo, corn. Oh. But
yeah, they say where. どこのお寿司屋にもあるコーンマヨ。そう。You know, they have like a sushi, really? Corn mayo sushi.
What? Like
it's
like how? How is it like is it just like a nigiri?
It's like
or?
Ikura.
Oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, I could see that being cute.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's good. Yeah. I'm trying to follow the you know.
Yeah, the chat.
The chat.
軍艦巻き。そう。Chat, but it's so fast that I can't follow.
I know it. Sometimes it just flies. Sometimes I just sort of look at it and I'm like, oh, words, a fountain of words. Any more questions? Let me see.
One. We have time for one more, maybe.
Yeah.
I like the connect. One of them is you are the connecting bridge between Japanese culture and the actors in Sucker Punch. Can you share some of your tricks or thoughts on making the communication smooth and productive, or any like from your work, like if there are any tricks or I don't know.
I don't know.
コツとか?
I mean, I think one of the great tricks was Yumi would often like have a Korean amalgam or like a substitution word or certain things where I didn't really have a lot of work to do. Like, I don't know, like Yumi, I feel like I did a lot of research and Yumi was really helpful. But like, I feel like if we ever did have a thing, like she'd be like, oh, I think this is I remember once we were like, I think this is the Korean word for that. And I was like, oh yes. And it like, there were a couple of moments where stuff like that clicked, which I think was a really interesting.
Yeah. I'm amazed that you did that. Yeah.
You know that, it's funny. I think it's like when, you know, do you remember, like, I always explain to you guys the mouse movement? You know, because like when you speak, like, you know, like American person speaks English, they go, oh, like, I don't know, it's like they say come over, like come over, come over here, like, right? But Japanese people don't, like, they say come over here. Like,
there's a lot of lip motion when in speaking. Yeah,
and then like, I don't know, it's hard. But if, like, when I ask you guys to pronounce Sakai, you know, automatically, like, your face started to change like a Japanese person because you don't say Sakai. Like, please Sakai. You know, it's like you say, please Sakai. You know, like they say Sakai. So you know, I don't know. It's just because I was, you know, like especially Mocap Studio. Like, I was like watching. Maybe you guys didn't know, but I was watching your mouse movement a lot, and then I was like, okay, like, if you look like, because it's mocap, and then if it's dubbed in different language, like especially in Japanese, if your mouth moving like here, I'm here, or something, and or like,
if there's too much lip.
Yeah, like, really, you know, it's like, it's we don't talk like that, so, you know, yeah, but everybody is an amazing actor, and they knew about Japan, and everybody, you know, watched Kurosawa film before, so yeah. But you know, let me say this: everybody worked on this show was amazing. All the actors, and also everybody, you know, Billy, Nate, you know, everybody, like Ian, Patrick.
Yeah,
I was
in the studios as well, like Rick and Renee.
Yeah,
and
Rick,
like
and,
that whole team, like they were so.
Whole team, everybody, and everyone was so nice. I didn't find anyone mean. I mean, yeah. Everybody was nice.
Dice.
What do you mean by that? Did you find?
I'm just kidding.
Dice.
Maybe I was.
Yumi's the mean one.
The mean person because
Yumi's not.
Because I always say, because sometimes there's a go, yeah, I did it, and it's like, oh, can you say this again? And you go, why? You know?
I was like, no, you didn't. I do always. I definitely was like. I feel like if I ever had to do that, it was. I don't think I ever went like, what? It was mostly just like, I failed you. I'm sorry.
There was a couple times where it was like it's either Sensei Ishikawa or Lord Adachi, probably Masako Adachi. That was like,
oh yeah,
sometimes I'd be like, we're gonna keep moving. It was fun.
No, oh my god, it's so funny. Like I played through twice, you know, and then I you know, it was in English and then Japanese subtitle, and I checked everybody's line. I was like,
oh wow.
I was listening. I was like, okay, that was good. You know, I wanted to check because I don't know. You know, I wasn't sure like which one they picked. So.
Oh, did you have to do that after everybody recorded? No,
I didn't have to. So
but
that's why I wanted to make sure playing game. You know.
Oh.
I played game twice.
Did you do New Game Plus? Have you?
Wait, you're playing? Oh, why didn't we ask this question?
I didn't realize. I didn't realize you were playing. You played.
No, I'm a gamer.
Oh, that was one of the questions. Are you a gamer?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, what's your favorite games?
Of course, Ghost of Tsushima. Of course.
Are you playing Legends?
Yeah.
Let's play Legends.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your key level? Are you key level 90 plus?
Can we do raids now?
100? Are you 100 plus?
Let me see. I took picture because I didn't understand. You know, I think I'm. I wanted to ask you, like, am I good? You know, I'm 110.
Oh!
Am I
Raid!
Whoa!
Really?
That's the best. That's like.
Raid. Yeah.
No.
I'm at like 108 right now because I haven't.
Oh, really?
I haven't gotten all the. I haven't gotten all the legendaries yet, but.
No, but there's so many good, like, すごい上手みんな. It's crazy.
It's
because
true.
I was like, I'm trying to follow. It's like, oh my god, like, how did they do that? You know?
Sometimes, like, you turn around and everyone's already dead, and you're like, wait, I just got here.
Yeah.
On our Discord, Natsuki, I think, posted her being a hunter, and she's just making headshots after headshots. It was just like,
damn.
Oh wow,
Boom,
that was amazing.
Boom,
What's sorry, I just can't stop talking about Legends. What's your favorite character?
Class.
Class. Yeah. Character class.
You know, I played everything because I wanted to try every character.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know because it's
okay.
all different. You know.
Yeah. I like all of them. Actually.
I mean, yeah, they're all so great.
I can't. Yeah, because it's. But the thing is, like, I'm not good at. Yumi.
Me neither. I think that's all of us.
I want to get better.
I'm not. Yeah, but we're not.
I think you're
boys.
good, but I can't do it. So I just jump in. Like, I always like stab or like, you know. But it's so hard to do. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yumiya. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys have to teach me, but I guess my level's higher than you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm at 110.
He's at 110. I just haven't gotten to 110 yet. It's also because I really like I think I'm using one of my my charm or something is 105. Everything else is at 110, which is so everything like balances out. But I really like it. I should probably just upgrade it. That's really what I should do. But I don't know.
Anyway,
all right, so Yumi-chan, we're gonna add you to the list, and we're probably gonna we have a list coming.
Okay.
But if you're on, we're gonna bother you now, and we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
play Legends
let me know how to do it. You know.
I want to do.
I don't know how to choose people.
Sorry. I want to do a raid stream where we're in character the whole time.
Yes. Actually, that's a genius idea.
Yeah, and Yumi-san, you
can be any of your characters.
You were in the game too.
Yeah.
You played
Jinroku.
Oh, I found out. No, I found out that Nabe.
Nabe.
Her name was Nabe.
Her name is Nabe.
What? Why?
What?
Yeah. It was so funny because I was like, because I watched the video and then I said, oh, let me ask Nabe to show you or something, like, you know, Jinroku tells you, Jinroku tells Jin, and I said Nabe, yeah, Nabe. So I was like, oh, my name is Nabe. that's cute, you know.
Who knows? Maybe that was a name back then. Is it a name?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
it just sounds funny now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nabe.
Nabe. And there's a few other characters.
Nabe.
Yeah. I just remember
like
that one.
And Maki. Was it Maki?
Okay.
I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. You always. Oh yeah, and also.
Oh yeah, sorry for chat. Nabe usually translates to like hot pot or
Yeah, hot
stew.
pot, yeah.
So that's why, and that's one of the few Japanese words I do know.
Yeah.
Because it's food related. Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you listen, if you play through, yeah, you hear her Yumi's voice every once in a while.
Once in a while.
That's not bad.
It was a joy. It was a joy to hear your voice in that.
Yeah, I think on my playthrough, when I do the Jinroku mission, I was like, oh, I know that's Yumi.
Yep, that's her.
No, because I didn't tell anyone, so yeah, nobody knew, and nobody knew I was working on this, game. So all the Japanese people was like, all my Japanese friends are like, what? You are working on this? I was like, oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Himitsu.
But they're asking how can I work on it too.
I mean, for real though.
For real?
What?
You want?
Let's all work on it.
I'm trying to see the.
It's getting kind of late.
Oh yeah, Dice, it's late for you. I completely forgot.
It's 10:30. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh.
He needs to get his rest.
The beauty sleep.
Beauty sleep. He gotta be on set tomorrow. Wait. Yeah.
I actually got some. No, I got some time off.
Yeah. Okay,
Yay.
good. Are you gonna get some time to have a little walk around, a little walkabout?
I'm not supposed to.
I know.
Oh.
They're supposed to like watch over me, the PAs.
Oh God.
Oh.
So now it's like you're being handled. Like you're in like a dangerous foreign country, and you have handlers that make sure you don't leave the premises.
Yeah, which I guess maybe it's in the contract.
Does that make you want to like go like all ghost? And like because I would want like that immediately as soon as someone tells me I can't do a thing. Like even if I didn't want to do it, I'll be like, well, now I must. Now I must do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything on
Incriminating. Yes.
You
Dice
should wear your own mask, the ghost mask.
Yeah, the ghost mask isn't like actually.
It does nothing.
It's not layered.
It's not
It does
actually
nothing.
protective.
Oh.
I have noticed. I was thinking about
This thing.
maybe putting a warm thing.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
one's better.
Yeah,
that
but
one's
it's like
better.
it's one layer. I guess it does count, but
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
That was pretty good.
good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's it was nice to talk to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been so long.
I
feel
know,
like
so long.
Also, we like technically live in the same city, so
Yeah,
maybe
but-
when all of this is died down and we have a vaccine and everyone's feeling all right,
Yeah.
we can have a get together.
Yes, and
Yeah,
we'll,
and we can meet again with the same game, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. We'll get your. Yeah,
we'll talk after this.
we're gonna put you on the list.
Okay.
It's gonna
after
be.
we stop streaming.
Yeah.
We'll chat. Do we
ちょっ
have
と待って、でも
we have
日
any
本語で全
announcement?
然喋らなかったじゃん。
あ、そうだね。
いや、大輔くんの日本語のスキルを。
そんなにうまくない。
皆さん、日本語をちゃんと喋れるんですよ、大輔くんが。
でもなんていうんだ今仕事日本語で話すんですけど、セリフとか、前のプロジェクトよりなんか上手になってきたって感じ。時々配信するときに日本語で話すんですけど、それが
だから上手くなった。
ちょっとだけね、多分なんか、練習になったんだと思う。
ああ、すごい。みんな日本のファンの人のおかげだね。
そうですね。
いや、本当大事。
大事だよね。
うん
日本語ってさ、話してないとね、やっぱちょっと
変になっちゃう。
難しい。なんていうんだ、言いにくくなる。
じゃあもうみんな、日本のみんなは大輔くんに日本語でいっぱい喋りかけないとダメだね。
てか喋りかけてるけど英語で話してるって感じ。
ダメよ。
Yeah.
なんかいろいろ書いてあるよ。とか。
Yeah. Yeah. So
餃
I'm
子
Gyozen.
餃子って書いてある。餃子
Oh, from Legends probably.
Oh yeah, 餃子 Yeah,
Gyozen.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. そうだ、餃子 Yeah.
Speaking of Japanese speaking streams, I might do one tomorrow morning for me. So it would be like 6 or 7 in Japan. Yeah.
What
Just to let you
time?
know.
Because
It'll be like
Yeah.
early morning in the States or something, right? Would it be?
Wait, what time
It'd be
it-
like
Wait.
what time
It'll
in
be
London
like-
are you going to do it?
No, I think it's right now.
9
It
or
should be
10.
right.
No?
Yeah, then it'll be now, because it's 9 hours forward, right?
Yeah.
You're 8 or 9 hours.
I'm confused.
Yeah. So if you do it at 9, then
AM.
it'll be 9 a.m. Then it'll be 7 or 4 or like 5-ish, I think. 5 is 8 hours difference, so it'll be 5 p.m.
No, backwards, right?
Oh,
it'll be like
wait.
it'll be like 1 a.m., wouldn't it?
Oh, here? 1 a.m.
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
I'll do the
my brain just went backwards. But yeah, it would be 1 a.m. So you can do a late night, early morning.
ああ、じゃあ
Japanese stream
分かった。
time.
日本は夜だ。日本は夜。夕方とか夜。
Anyway, I'm not gonna be committal right now because
Maybe he'll do it. Maybe.
when I streamed today, like for like a minute, nobody was showing up. So I was like, "Oh, did everybody forget about me?" I don't know if it was
Dice
the
has been
ads.
forgotten about.
It could be the ads. I don't know, but I was like, "Oh man."
I have noticed though, like, I don't think it's you because there's been like for me, my numbers. I know that there are people that come and then, but it's still for like the first like 10 minutes of my stream. It'll say that there's no one in the room.
Oh.
Like people will be chatting even, but it'll keep saying that there's 0 people in the room on my thing. So it might just be a Twitch thing.
Yeah, Twitch is weird right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
But anyways, do we have any else? Any business?
Anything else?
Anything else?
No, I think.
I mean,
明日日本語配信するんですかって書いてある。
yeah. Yes.
もうしないとダメです。しないとダメ。You have to.
Maybe. 多分。おそらく。Yeah, it's my day off, so I'm like, I want to.
I mean, but if you gotta take care of you, you gotta take care of you.
I
Friend.
gotta take care of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because you're not there. You're not there on a holiday. You're there working.
Yeah. Right.
So
Working.
yeah. So you gotta stay in the zone if you need to. You just take care of yourself.
Yeah. But I also want to, I like streaming too. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I'll do
That's
it.
good.
I'll try. I'll do my best. 頑張ります。
頑張ってください。あ、
頑張って
そうだ、ありがたい。ありがたいです。期待してますって書いてあるよ。
Oh, okay.
イエーイ。
Yeah. Anything else? One fun thing for the chat. On the 20th, Earl. Well, we can mention it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 2 things that we should probably mention are that.
So the 20th, 8:45 a.m.
It's gonna be really early morning on our side.
Early morning on our side. I'll be back in the States, and we're gonna be commentating on a speed run of Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah.
by Alex. I think his name is Alex. He lives in
Yes.
Germany.
Yeah, he's right here. He's in chat, Aishma. But he.
wow.
So
You're
what's
here.
happening is that there's a speedrunning charity event called No Holidays Allowed. It's been going on for a couple of years, but it's a charity event that raises money for various charities, and it is a speedrun event. So I did not realize until our friend Aishma contacted us that Ghost of Tsushima is even on the speedrun. Is people are speedrunning this game, which is wild to my brain. And apparently they're clocking in under 4 hours to finish all 3 acts. Like it's like 3 something, yeah. Which is wild to my brain, and I just want to watch what happens and see how this works because it just seems like a nearly like impossible feat.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of questions, which I'll save for the speed run, so I would have 3.5 hours to talk about it. Yeah. So I have a lot of questions, Ashma.
So we're gonna be joining. We might have a special guest as well. That is unconfirmed, but possibly will be also joining the commentators. But yeah, so that's happening on the 20th, and early in the morning. I'm sure Dice and I will prep you all as it comes up. But other than that, more pressing are the Game Awards.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Dice. I was like, why haven't I was giving you a say, and then he's like, I'm going to take it. The Game Awards are coming up on the 10th. It is 5 days away.
You can still vote,
please, if you haven't, vote. Ghost of Tsushima is up for Game of the Year. Our very own Daisuke Tsuji, our Lord Sakai, is up for Best Performance. And it's absolutely deserved. I mean, yeah, great, Last of Us 2, blah, blah, whatever. Get out of here. Anyways. If you haven't, please vote. There's also just recently opened up on the Game Awards site is the, I think it's like Player's Voice Awards. So you basically, the whole thing is there's a big list of games, and in the first round, you pick your top 10, and then you zoom down, it'll go basically as each round continues, they'll keep paring down the numbers. But yeah, Player's Choice is super great. That might be our best bet, mainly because the Metacritic scores for Ghost aren't the highest comparatively to like Last of Us 2. But we're just excited. For those of you asking how to vote, go to the Game Awards website. We just popped the link up in chat, so you can go to that. But yeah, please vote. Hopefully, I think we haven't talked about it yet, but we might I'll probably be streaming them. I think Dice has to be on the ready to
Yeah,
do you have to accept the award?
Yes, I will be accepting the award because I will.
I'm calling it now. I'm being hopeful, being optimistic.
Well, the thing is, it's at 3:30 PS Pacific, so I think it's 11:30 here, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Best performance is the first one.
Oh.
So I can probably go to
sleep. You can deal with it and then go to bed.
Because I thought about streaming, maybe I should watch it with the chat, but it's like I can't. I know it's going to be a long show. And I'm not gonna stay up.
I'll do it. I'll be streaming it. I'll probably be talking mad shit because that's what we do for awards. If we haven't learned from our last awards show that we streamed together, Earl's gonna be talking mad shit. So
I might pop up in the chat. Yeah. If I win or lose, I might just be like, "Hey guys."
Oh. Yeah, if you win, you'll ride in gloriously on Nobu.
Yeah.
On Nobu Deluxe.
It'll be a glorious chat. Or if I don't win, I'll be like, eh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably just, I don't know who Jeff Cayley. Whatever. I'll be emceeing those. I'll be emceeing the Game Awards on this channel.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out. Yumi-chan, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
thank you for being here.
Earl, and thank you, Daisuke.
Oh, this has been so much fun. It also just makes me miss you all so much. Soon. Right. Soon we'll have a vaccine. Soon it'll be great. And yeah.
It'll be great.
Well, hope everyone else has a dandy weekend. This has been me and Dice and Yumi-chan, our lovely guest.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。お疲れ様。
お疲れ様でした。Bye everyone.
Bye bye everyone.